Franklin D. Roosevelt's leadership amid the Great Depression. What would you say to a nation on the brink of collapse? On March 4, 1933, a man who couldn't walk unaided faced a country that could barely stand. Franklin Delano Roosevelt took the oath of office as the 32nd President of the United States. The Great Depression had reached its darkest hour. 1 in 4 Americans was unemployed. Over 5,000 banks had failed. Savings had vanished overnight. Meet Mary Thompson, a widow from Oklahoma who lost everything when her local bank collapsed. Like millions of Americans, she huddled around a radio that day, desperate for hope. For Mary and countless others, this wasn't just a political transition. It was potentially the last chance for American democracy. Roosevelt spoke directly to people like Mary when he declared, "The only thing we have to fear is fear itself." Those 13 words, just 2% of his entire speech, would become immortal. But it was what came after that truly changed the nation. For the first time, a president suggested that government should directly help its citizens in crisis. Roosevelt promised direct, vigorous action and delivered it within his first 100 days in office. He compared the crisis to a foreign invasion and asked for wartime powers to combat it. The most remarkable thing? Nearly 80% of Americans had no running water when Roosevelt took office. By the time he died in office 12 years later, rural electrification had transformed American life. Government programs had built infrastructure we still use today. When you drive across a bridge built by the WPA or visit a national park developed by the CCC, you're experiencing the legacy of that pivotal March day. One speech, delivered at our darkest economic hour, fundamentally reshaped the relationship between Americans and their government. The next time you face a crisis that seems insurmountable, remember March 4, 1933, when a man physically unable to stand on his own gave a nation the strength to rise again. Sometimes the most powerful thing we can do is face our fears and simply declare, "We will endure."